Newcastle fans, it seems Liverpool still hasn't learned to leave St. James's Park alone. After taking one of our top strikers, the Reds are now back in action, and their target this time is another important player, a cornerstone of our defensive system. The competition promises to be heated, and if the club doesn't act decisively, they could end up losing another player who has become a key part of Eddie Howe's squad. Stay until the end, because this story has behind-the-scenes details that few are discussing. And before that, of course, like and subscribe to the Magpies news channel to stay up to date with everything happening at Newcastle United. The rivalry between Newcastle and Liverpool hasn't stopped on the pitch. Now, the fight is also taking place behind the scenes in the transfer market. According to information released by Daily Briefing journalist Mark Bruce, Liverpool has once again set its sights on the Magpies squad. And the name of the moment is none other than Sven Botman, the defender who arrived at the club in 2022 from Lille for $35 million. It's worth remembering that the last duel between the clubs off the field was intense. Liverpool persisted throughout the transfer window until they managed to lure Alexander Isak from Newcastle, a deal that dominated the summer news. The Swede's sale proved crucial to the squad's overhaul, and from it came names that are now starters, such as Nick Woltemade, Jon Wissa, Anthony Elanga, and Malik Thiaw. But the memory still lingers. First Isak, then Hugo Ekitike, who ended up leaving for Liverpool before Newcastle had time to react. And now, the ghost of the Reds is once again haunting Tyneside, this time targeting one of the squad's most consistent and respected players. According to Bruce, the Dutch defender remains firmly on Liverpool's list. The Anfield club reportedly monitored Botman throughout the summer, but without making an official offer. He is among the 7 names Liverpool are considering to strengthen their defense, alongside Mark Guehi, Castello Luqueba, Ronald Araujo, Gerard Branthwaite, Dayot Upamecano, and Murillo. The source cited by the journalist was clear. Doing business with Newcastle again won't be easy. And indeed, after everything that happened with Isak, no one at St. James's Park intends to leave room for another coup from Merseyside. Eddie Howe is well aware of Botman's value within the squad. After a difficult season due to injuries, the Dutch defender has started the 2025-26 season in style, demonstrating why he is a cornerstone of the defense. He has already started 6 matches in all competitions, including 4 in the Premier League, with solid performances against Bournemouth, Arsenal, Union SG, and Nottingham Forest. The statistics demonstrate his importance. Botman leads the team in blocked shots, 5, and is second in tackles, 27. Furthermore, he has been one of the most consistent players physically, playing practically every minute before the international break. When asked about the defender's performance, Howe was blunt. "I think it's a question that deserves more attention. When we lost him to injury, it was a huge blow, not only for the player, but for the personality and balance he brings to the team. He's an exceptional distributor, knows how to play under pressure, and is a true physical monster, essential for the Premier League." The manager also praised Dan Burn, who covered well for the Dutchman's absence, but made it clear, Sven has unique qualities which few have. Seeing the two together now is great, and I hope he continues to develop, because at his peak, there aren't many defenders in the world I would choose over him. In other words, the message is clear. Newcastle won't let up. Sven Botman is a fundamental part of Eddie Howe's project, and if Liverpool truly want to lure him away from St. James's Park, they'll need to put a lot of money on the table. The story promises new chapters, and if there's one thing for sure, it's that Magpies fans will be following it closely. Want to know if Newcastle will be able to hold on to the defender, or if the Reds will make an irresistible offer? Stay tuned to the Magpies news channel, because when the news breaks, we'll be the first to bring you all the details.